Well, this is my first video and I stole the idea from Cameron. So if this video turns out buns, blame him. In all seriousness though, I wanted my first video to be honest about where I'm starting from and what I'm scared of. So first I'm going to be addressing the problem I'm facing, my fears, and finally the solution. The biggest problem I have is not sticking to what I say I'm going to do and having commitment issues. It's sad to say, but I don't think I can remember the last time I've given 100%, like true 100% into anything I've done before. I've never stuck with a skill or a hobby for over a year, seriously. And honestly, that's something that needs to change. Now, I know some people, when they first start making content, they deal with their friends making fun of them. But honestly, I haven't really dealt with that. It's kind of been the opposite. Like, my friends have been super supportive. They've been like, oh, bro, when's the next video? And all that. But I've been just slacking. Haven't really been keeping up with that. And so, for the friends that have been supporting me, thanks, and I'll try to do better. In a way, this is actually a first step towards honoring them and towards making a change to doing what I say I'm gonna do. To show you the scope of how much I've truly been procrastinating this, I was supposed to start posting at the beginning of freshman year, and now it is halfway through sophomore year, and this is my channel. I got 5 subscribers and I've only posted 4 freaking videos. But even with all the support from my friends, I've still had my fears, which is why I'm making this video. The first fear is people thinking you're cringe or hating on you. And that's honestly something that everyone goes through when posting content. But what has provided me with some comfort is knowing that I have at least 3 friends who will support whatever goal it is that I'm working towards, no matter how buns these videos are or how cringe they are. I think that knowing that if everything goes to shit after this, at least I'll have those 3 friends to hang out with for the rest of my life. I'd honestly be fine with that. Like, that's not even that bad. The second fear is something that goes even deeper. All my life, I feel like I've been pushed into holding certain values, whether that be getting a 4.0 GPA or just holding myself to certain standards. Now, I'm not saying this is necessarily bad, and I'm actually pretty thankful for it because it stopped me from being a complete academic bum. But at the same time, I feel like it's made me lose sight in some ways of what I truly want and what I want to do. Cameron recently explained an analogy to me, and it has definitely changed my perspective on how I think of certain things. The analogy goes like this. This is where you are right now. This is where you'll be if you accomplish your dreams. And this is where you'll be if you go for your dreams and fail. The difference between you doing nothing and you going for your dreams and failing isn't really that much. I think this is important because it shows you that maybe I focus on this more and I'm not as locked in at school, but I don't think the difference between like a 3.8 GPA and even a 3.4 is gonna ruin my life. I think most of the time how it goes in life is, even no matter where you are in life, as long as you do the right things after, do things strategically, and stay true to your values, I think you'll just be fine. This analogy has given me a lot of courage, and I think it has also told me to like trust my abilities and have a little bit of faith. Now let's talk about the solution. I'm gonna be trying to post a new video at least once a week, every week. I know it has to be every week because otherwise I'm gonna skip 1 week and the whole thing's gonna fall apart and I'm gonna stop posting. Well, what does this mean? This means that inevitably some of my videos are gonna be pretty buns, but I promise that if you'll stick with me, I'll slowly get better. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I know this video is kind of boring and long, and I didn't really add any cool sound effects or any of that stuff intentionally not only because I don't really know how to do that yet and I'm buns at editing, but also because I wanted this video to be pretty genuine and a little bit more serious. By making this video and being transparent, I hope that it'll also make me less afraid to post because, like, now what do I have to lose? I've already put myself out there. And overall, I really made this video not for anyone else, but just for me, because I feel like it's the first step towards confronting my fears and committing towards my goal. And thanks for watching. I promise you my other videos won't be as depressing or as serious. Well, no going back now.